What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ocho. We back at it again with another video today, y'all. When it comes to Nofap and semen retention, you know, a lot of people are very opinionated as far as the woman attraction part of things, because you'll get a lot of woman attraction. How much you get kind of depends on the person and how long you either been retaining for or how long you've been without pornography and self-masturbation and all types of stuff. So it's a lot of key factors that, you know what I'm saying, that determine that, and we'll kind of get into it as we go. But I'm going to start by saying this. Your presence is everything. Your presence is everything. You have to have good body language. You have to be able to use your mouthpiece, which is your words, and you have to have good energy about yourself. If you have a good vibe, I'm talking about irresistible vibe. When you walk into the room and basically people start to feel your presence because you're that person, the world is yours. You don't need all these materialistic things. You don't need money. You don't need success. You don't need this, that. I'm not saying you can just basically be anybody, which you can be anybody in that sense, but you can't just be, you can't be not happy within yourself. You can't be, you have to carry yourself as if you're that person. So that's what I'm talking about as far as the presence and, you know, just being in the moment. You have to be paying attention to this as well. If you're not paying attention to it, you're not going to pick up on the subtle cues. You're not going to pick up on the subtle signs. So being able to use your words. Can you have a fluent conversation? Can you look somebody in the eye? Can you give them that strong, nice eye contact like this? Something like that. Can you basically hold masculine frame? For my guys out there, can you hold masculine frame? Can you take the leading role as far as the conversation goes? Now, when it comes to certain stuff like that, you don't want to over talk. You don't want to be overbearing with it, because I've noticed myself a lot of times when I was on Nofap, since I'm on Nofap and retention, as I'm going through this spiritual journey, I've been noticing myself, which I've been correcting it, but watch out for this. I've been noticing myself becoming over talkative as far as the conversations. So when I start talking to people, I will start just hogging the conversation. You don't want to do that. So when you're in the moment, when you're in the present, when you're living right then and there, watch out for that and just kind of sit back and play it cool. You know what I'm saying? You're giving them the eye contact. You're spending your seductive voice. If that's the vibe you're trying to get off, you're spending your seductive voice, and you're listening to them and hearing them out and allowing them to basically put in a little more, you know, slightly more effort, or, you know, more effort. You're just holding the conversation. You're keeping it going. You're not over talking them. You're not giving too much detail about yourself unless they ask. But you want to keep it short and sweet. Make your intentions clear if that's what you're doing. And that's that. You leave it at that. So as far as your energy goes, a lot of times when you're on retention, you're on Nofap, you have a different energy, a different vibe about yourself anyway, because a lot of times people will carry themselves around a certain type of way when they're doing these things, these low vibrational things. And a lot of times you'll notice they can't hold eye contact, which is, you know what I'm saying, kind of what we've been speaking on. They can't hold eye contact. They're a little bit fidgety. They're a little more nervous because of guilt and shame, which is okay. You know, it all kind of depends on the person, but you want to be able to make sure you have that energy, that vibe, that cool vibe. You are who you say you are. Because when you're on retention and Nofap, you come off different without even saying a word. So don't let your words and your actions tell the person otherwise, because at the end of the day, whether you think that's who you really are or not, it's kind of up to the individual being. But you'll notice you'll start to act a little more different. So don't let your words or your actions, you want to become one with the energy. You don't want to have the energy and then have what you're talking about, and you know what I'm saying, you want to be, it all has to match up. It all has to match up. You can't look masculine and then talk like a soft guy like Mike Tyson. You can't do that. You can't look intimidating and then you're nervous it has to match up. It all has to match up. So you have to let your mind help you. A lot of times when Nofap and semen retention runs hand in hand. So If you're on Nofap, I suggest you get on, or try semen retention. I don't believe you should do it for a lifetime, but you should definitely try, certain periods of time, like 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, you know what I'm saying? See what you can do, because it'll teach you a lot of self-discipline. It'll teach you a lot. It'll get you very, very far. So semen retention gives you presence. Nofap gives you knowledge and enlightenment on the issue and the problem at hand. Semen retention kind of gives you more mental clarity. You know what I'm saying? They both give you they both give you benefits. One is more spiritual, one is more physical and knowledgeful. You know what I'm saying? You're acknowledging something. One is more, so they, like I said, they run hand in hand. So when you learn to master both of those, the world is yours. You're unstoppable. Can't nobody really tell you nothing. So once you start to really embrace, a lot of people have said masculine frame. Once you really start to embrace that spiritual presence about yourself, that, you know what I'm saying, you can walk it like you're talking, you're sitting right. Like I said, you got to be present. You have to be there in the moment. And unless you are trying, you know what I'm saying, you have to be there in the moment, because a lot of times, from all my spiritual people out there, when you're tying in law of attraction, because you'll start to kind of work with that a little bit as you're on that spiritual journey within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Nofap and retention. But when you're tying in law of attraction, you have to be able to spot each and every single opportunity. So if somebody's sending you choosing signals, somebody's sending you choosing signal, I can't even talk to you, somebody's sending you those, you have to be able to pick up on those. You have to be able to pick up on those. If you cannot pick up on those, then it's no way you're ever gonna win when it comes to the attraction part, because at the end of the day, it may not be everything. It shouldn't be your first priority. But if you're really looking for somebody out there who's a good business partner, or somebody who's a good standard, or somebody you could, you know what I'm saying, settle down with, somebody who's really into you and really feeling you, a high value female, then that's the way to go. You have to be able to spot these, because at the end of the day, I believe, you know what I'm saying, we have soulmates out there, we have twin flames or whatever, all type of ish. So you have to be able to spot these, because you pass by quite a few people every single day and you just not saying nothing, you not noticing, and you not being in the present. You may miss a few different opportunities. So you always want to be able to make sure you can get a hold on that and be able to get yourself in the state of mind to be able to watch for these things. And you don't want to be no creep or no, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to be in that type of situation, but you just want to be able to keep an eye out and be aware of your surroundings at all times. I've always been taught to be aware of my surroundings, all type of ish. So that's definitely a key fundamental. You have to work on that stuff. So when you're tying in Nofap, when you're tying in retention, when you're tying in law of attraction, you have to work on all the benefits all around: your spiritual presence, your energy, your mental, your verbal skills, you know what I'm saying, body language, how you carry yourself, all type of ish. You have to work on that, because at the end of the day, when you're tying in law of attraction and stuff like that, it's not going to do the physical part for you. The human part, the speaking and receiving it, and it's not going to do it. So you have to be able to, you know what I'm saying, for one, be attentive. For two, be out there and, you know what I'm saying, meet connections and meet type, you know what I'm saying, all these types of people, and really interact and encounter certain people and be at the right place at the right time. And your energy has to be there. You know what I'm saying, you want to dress to impress if that's what you're going for. And yeah, that's that, y'all. I love y'all. Till next time. If you like the video, comment, share, subscribe, so we can we can conversate down below. We can talk about this. We can dive a little more deep and bring me some more ideas if that's what you guys like. If you like the video, like, share, comment, subscribe. I love y'all. Till next time. Bye.